Hey guys, Spud here and welcome to another episode of Spud Build a Zoo, where today we will gonna add more animals in the safari. And last episode we built this territory for the hippos and still we have the dancing hippo right here. Just look at him, he loves dancing underwater. Yeah, so there's nothing too much change in the hippos territory except that there is now a custom acacia tree, and also there is a river that will lead us into a spot. Wait, let me do that again. Where this river leads us to this spud made pond here and a spud made custom waterfall here with a spud made acacia tree right here. Okay. That is gonna be the word of the day, spud made. Yeah, so today we were gonna work on to a new not actually a enclosure. We were gonna work on to a new territory into the safari, which is the rhinos, and we were gonna build that right over here. So I was just gonna go grab the first materials that we need for the first part of the territory, and we were gonna start building it. So the first thing I wanted to do or add is make some rocks around the place, because based on the picture that I saw on the internet, I saw some rocks lying around into their place, so that is what I will gonna do. So I think I'm just gonna make like a circle shape rock right here using the regular stone, and then I will gonna texture that out later. So probably yeah, that's actually enough, and then we're just gonna fill this up just like that. Yeah, so while I am actually building this, I just want to say thank you so much for the huge support in the series with the Spud Build a Zoo. I do really appreciate it with all of the likes and the feedbacks, and some of you giving me some really cool suggestion, like from the gaming otherwise. You actually send me a suggestion that is really cool that I can add into the place, just like making like a small bridge in the hippo enclosure into the hippo's territory. Yeah, that's actually a really great feature. And also he said that I should add like a glass pathway underneath, so we can see the dancing hippos underneath. Yeah, that is actually a really cool suggestion, and thank you so much Ara for suggesting. You always right there and giving some really cool suggestion, and I do really appreciate that. And I just want to add some yeah, and then we should add ads there, and yeah, I think that's actually really cool, except for this. And maybe we can change this into stairs, like that. Yeah, and then maybe just like like that. Yeah, that actually looks really cool. And then now it's time for the texture. You know what, I'm just gonna do all the rocks, and then I'll do the texturing of camp. So we have one rock there, and maybe we can add another one right here, and then maybe here we were gonna just do the same thing, just a circular rock using the same block, of course, just like that, and break that right there and up there and there and there and there. And yeah, and also I actually want to say thank you for the incredible support on the channel, because we are so close for 300 sub. I think I'm at 290 by recording this episode, and I will gonna release this on Friday, and it's just already Monday with me, I think. So no, it's actually Tuesday today, I'm actually not sure. So probably we were gonna reach 300 by the after or before I release this episode. So we're just gonna do like that, add that like that, and then stair, and then slab, and then like a stair, slab, stair there, and then slab. And I'm sorry if you hear some noise on the background. There's actually a guy outside of my house, so I'm really sorry for that. And then we're gonna put that there, and then there, and then we're gonna put a slab and maybe stair right there, and a slab and probably a stair right there. Yeah, that actually looks really cool rock, except I don't like that. Maybe I mean that's actually really cool. And I think 2 rocks is enough. Yeah, so I'll be back guys after I give some texture on these rocks. So I am finally finished with the rocks, and I added 3 more small rocks here as you can see. And now I want to work on like a muddy hole. I actually don't know what to call it, but based on the picture that I saw on the internet, they have this like a pond, but it doesn't have water, just like a muddy puddle, you know, in the Peppa Pig episode. You know, if you watch Peppa Pig, they have like a small patch of mud, and I saw that on a picture, so I actually want to do that as well. So we're just gonna make like a small sponge shape right here. So I'm just gonna randomly socks, and yeah, this is actually how I made my ponds. I'll just randomly break blocks, and I'm just gonna look at it if it looks cool or not, and then I'm just gonna continue breaking randomly blocks until I get satisfied with the shape that I want. And that is the part or time that I will gonna continue decorating it. And yeah, I actually really love this, except for I just need to do it like this. And yeah, I actually really love this now. And then all I need to do is just basically using all of this on my hotbar. We're just gonna make a mixture of all of this. So let's start with the coarse dirt first, and then we were gonna mix in some podzol, some pot blocks, and some brown concrete powder. Those are really good together to make like a really muddy place or spot in your Minecraft world. And so let's just continue building all of this. There we go, this there, and put all of it right there. And then we were gonna put like a maybe we can do it like that, and then we're gonna mix in some podzol and then concrete powder, just like that. Yeah, so that is the basically the idea of it. So I'm just gonna do it all in this patch of coarse dirt, and I'll be back guys. Okay, so I am done with this muddy puddle right here. As you can see, I expanded a little bit, just scattered around, because you know when the rhinos get out of that mud, they were probably just gonna, okay, I need to change that, change that into a puddle. Yeah, so yeah, so the rhinos were gonna be so dirty and get mud in their body, and then they were just gonna go outside of that mud, and of course they will bring all of those dirt in their body, and then those dirt will gonna be dripping out from their body. So definitely the muddy puddle will gonna expand. And now that we're finished with the muddy puddle, I now want to add the grass and stuff. So I will gonna add a few here, because you know this is a muddy puddle, just a mixture of grass and fern, and probably some of few fern does not exist in Safari, and I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm not trying to make super realistic zoo right here, you know. I just want to make it looks cool, and that's all. And yeah, that actually really looks cool. And then we're gonna put some fern right there. Let's actually use the fern first, and probably some of you just, why don't you just use bone meal? That is gonna be way easier. But I'm not that kind of person just using bone meal to scatter the leaves or grass rather. I actually really want to place all of the grass and ferns block by block, because that will make more organized and properly planted grass. I think that's the right word. Yeah, so all of the grass and ferns in the zoo is placed block by block. I didn't use bone meal for it, and then, because if I use bone meal, it will just spawn so many grass and ferns in one place, just like just like that, and I don't want that. I want it to be scattered around in the place, so I will want to put it block by block and don't use bone meal. And yeah, that makes my work and that makes me spend more time to work on the zoo and all my vids rather, that bids, because all of I do in my build is personalized, I think, and run and block by block. And yeah, that actually looks really cool. And let's just expand right here, just scattered there. No, you're not right there. Just put that there. Let's more put here, and let's move it right there. Then let's now add some ferns around, and maybe right there, right there, there, here. That is actually too close. Let's move that there, and here, here. Yeah, that actually looks really cool. Now let's add this will act as pebbles, and I actually really love using these buttons as for decoration because it really gives more life to a build, especially for outdoor build. Just because, just like I say, it acts like a pebble. As you can see in the river here, it really shows that there's a small pebble in the water, and I really love that small details in my build. So we're just gonna scatter this around the place just like that. And you can also use not brown buttons, the spruce buttons, and that will actually act like a small dirt, I think, because when you're like digging or something, there's small bits of dirt scattered around in that hole, and that will represent the spruce button. Yeah, so I'm just gonna finish all this, guys, and I'll see you guys later. So I am finally finished with the buttons here. So now the last thing I need to add is the custom acacia tree. I think I was gonna put one right here. This is actually the perfect spot for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think I should ask this to you guys. Do you guys want to see a proper tutorial on how do I make my trees? I think you guys will love to see on how do I make my custom trees. And if you want to see that, just let me know in the comment section, and I will gonna put some time working on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And but now you can see a small tutorial now of how do I build acacia trees. So basically we're just gonna add like, I actually need to add like 3 blocks in each direction, and 1, 2, 3, and then I'm just gonna make it diagonally like that, so we have a diagonal pattern right there. And then we're gonna do that in all sides just like that. And then after you work on that, wait, I actually need to finish this, and then here, and here, and then after you work on that, work on the other stem, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and I actually want to put here right here because he is too close actually, like that. And then let's do 1, 2, 3, and then all here, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then 1, 2, and 3, and then make a diagonal pattern right there, and then do it like so, and then the same thing on here. And then after you do that, you need of course to cover up the top and just make a 1 leaf before you place the leaves, just like so. You can see it, I'm leaving 1 block space before I put or place the leaves, and then do the same thing on here, just like that. And then here, and here. And after that, we're gonna acacia leaves have this square thingy. I think I made it here. Yeah, you can see here it's a square. We were gonna do the square pattern here. Just basically all you need to do is just add 1 leaves every corner or every block here, just like so. And then we were gonna have that like a small square thing right here, and then do the same thing right here, and then this I actually finished that, and then do the same thing on this other stem, just like that. And that is how I build my custom acacia trees in the Safari. And yeah, I hope you like that. And there we go, we have a custom acacia tree in here. And then I just need to add like I just need to make it like a little bit thick right there. And yeah, then there we go, we have a custom acacia tree right there. And I think I think one tree is enough. I mean, I think one lip is enough. So now it's time for us to bring the rhinos in their new territory. Alright, so I actually added another custom tree right here, and now it's looking pretty cool. And now it's time that we were gonna spawn some rhinoceros here. And I think 2 rhinoceros is good. So we have one. Oh geez, he is actually really big. And then let's put another one right there, and there we go. Just, oh god, that actually looks super cool. And yeah, I think that we're gonna be all for today's, guys. So if that's all for today, guys. So if you do enjoy, be sure to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. And is he drinking water? Yeah, so I hope you enjoy, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. And if you want to, and leave me some suggestion on what animal should I add next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Spud out.